Hi, guys. Today is a very special day. If you're an investor looking to come into the Dubai market and you've been wondering, what about the commercial aspect of the Dubai market? How strong is it? Should you invest in it? Who can guide you? Or if you're an agent who's just starting out into the Dubai market, but you've got big dreams, this podcast is for both of you, okay? I've got with me a super special guest, not just because of who he is, but also because of who he is to me. He's somebody I've known for the last 8 to 9 years. He's somebody who, whenever I mention him in any of my videos for the last 4 or 5 years, I get people commenting below and saying, please, would you kindly interview this gentleman? Now, I'm not going to give you a full introduction, but I'll tell you a little bit about him, okay? He moved to Dubai when he was about 47 years old. Okay, now 47 is not old in my book because age is just a number, right? But for a lot of people out there, when they think, should I make the move? Should I go? This is how old I am. A lot of people think about that. So you'll hear from his own mouth, his story. That's number one. Number two, now in Dubai, we do a lot of business in English. He moved here from India and he wasn't born and raised in the English language. That's kind of like me moving to, let's say, Germany today and starting out in Germany in real estate, right? So you can imagine the kind of challenges he must have faced, but he's overcome them all. In my books, he's one of the preeminent specialists when it comes to commercial real estate in Dubai, specifically offices. But I want to actually hear more from him, okay? And I want him to talk. Less of me, more of him. Prashant bhai, welcome, sir.
Mr. Fahad, thank you very much for inviting me over here and have this discussion. It's really my pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So Prashant bhai, if you don't mind, I've got listeners from India and Urdu. Just today, somebody said to me, can you make a video in Urdu as well? So we'll mix it up. It's okay with you?
Yeah, sure.
ठीक है, थोड़ा English, थोड़ा Urdu. Okay. Now, tell me a little bit about your background. Not little. Take some time to tell us your story. Tell us about the shop you were running in India, when you moved here when you're 47 years old. Tell us about who Mr. Prashant was before he was commercial king in Dubai.
It's a very big story, but I'll try to make it in short. So my son, my daughter, and my wife, they were in Dubai. Like first my son came, then my wife came, and then my daughter came.
Son,
And
2015?
yes, 2000. No, my son came here 2013.
13. Okay.
My wife came in 14.
Okay.
My daughter came in 14 and 15 start.
Okay.
And I was having my own business in India. I was having a boutique, ladies garments boutique from
Okay.
last 17 years that time. And it was doing very well. So my family, they wanted me to come to Dubai and stay with them and do a business over here, which was like that time I thought it is very going to be challenging to me because I have never worked under anybody in my past life. It was always I have done business in India, even the boutique, many other business I have done before that. So I have never worked under anybody. And I told them that I cannot come and work in somebody under at
Right.
this age. And they said, no, it's not like that. So what happened, like once upon a time, there was a cityscape of this real estate.
Yes.
And my son has sent me visa that just come to have a meet to our family. So I said, okay. I went for 1 week. And when I came here, my son took me over there in that cityscape just to show me
Right.
that what is a real estate.
Was he working in real estate at that time? or
Yes,
no?
he was.
Okay, he was.
Of course.
Okay.
So he took me there and he told me that this is the real estate of Dubai, that and it's like whatever you think, you can do it over here. So I told him, Sonny, you know that I cannot work in somebody else. So he told that very good thing which I always kept in my mind from that day one, and I always advise to all the agents who works in Dubai that is if you are working in a real estate in Dubai, you should always think that I'm doing my own business. I'm not working in under somebody because you're not on a salary. You're on a commission, whatever percentage you decide with your company. And the more you are going to work, more you are going to earn. It's your own business you are doing over here in Dubai. And what I thought that it's a very good opportunity because I'm not investing anything from my pocket, but still I'm doing my own business in Dubai without investment and with a good profit. So, like this, there is no business anywhere in the world which is a real estate. So I thought, yeah, it is good. I told him that I will just come and give a try for 6 months. If I can do, I will stay. Otherwise, I will not because I'm doing very well in India. So they said, okay, fine. We know that you'll do good. Please come.
Alhamdulillah. Well, good for the Dubai real estate market that you moved here.
I have not wind up my business in India. It was on, and I
Yes.
came over here for 6 months. And just in the starting, that when I've joined the real estate over here, I found in Bay Square one full floor, and this full floor was belongs to one Indian landlord.
Right.
And I tried calling him, talking to him. He was so rude in speaking. I was feeling so insulted, bad, that he's talking so rash to me. Then I told him, sir, I want to come and meet you once.
Right.
So he said, okay. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, you have to be in my office.
Yeah.
I told my son, see how people are behaving here. You told that. I said, okay, please go and meet. So I went there, and after I meeting him, he was so comfortable with me. He gave me the keys of the full floor and told, okay, work on my property.
Bless you.
And after that, with the blessings of God, like within 1 month, I have sold his half floor and I have rented his another half floor.
We're gonna come to this. We're gonna talk more about the deals you've
Yeah.
done.
So like this, it is started. You
It
know.
started, but I wanna go back to the first few days. So, when you decided to come here, did you automatically think, okay, I'll shift to real estate, or actually no, you didn't because you kept your shop right back home.
Yes.
That shop, I know this story from 8 years ago. You gifted it to the people who were working for you.
Yes.
Yeah. You didn't take any money from them.
No.
They wanted to give you money.
There was a cutting master
Right.
who was with me from that 15, 16 years.
Okay.
And
This is Dhanu.
in Danu.
Yeah.
And he has worked so hard with me to grow up my business and all.
Right.
So when I came, like he came to know that I'm giving my shop to somebody
Yeah.
and who is going to give me the royalty per year.
Okay.
So he told that if you're giving to somebody, please give it to me. I will give you royalty. I said, if you are taking, I don't need royalty. Okay, you take the shop, but my name will be there, which will be not changed
Acha. So
of the shop.
That shop is still under your name?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
क्या नाम है इसका?
Ruchi's collection.
अच्छा, Ruchi's collection.
Yeah.
प्रशांत भाई कभी वहाँ इंडिया में पॉलिटिक्स में जाने का मूड नहीं हुआ?
No, I have a lot of friends and my circle in politics from
Right.
like childhood and even now. Like, but no, I like to meet them,
Yes.
but I don't like to go in politics.
Fine. Let's come back to the early days. I remember प्रशांत भाई गाड़ी नहीं चलाते थे आप.
Yeah.
You didn't have local driving license.
So
So now you didn't drive at that time. And I remember the first company you worked with did not work out, right?
correct.
Then you worked in the same company where I was. That was Arabian
Correct.
Acres. Bless you.
Correct.
We had a very good night's family
That's true.
atmosphere
Correct.
there. But when you were doing in Arabian Acres, and I'm talking 2015, 16,
Correct.
early days,
Yeah.
it was still tough times. No car,
Yeah.
no contacts. So
Yeah.
people might think, oh, because everybody's going to make an excuse. They're going to be like, oh, he was 47, so he had contacts from India. Who could buy? No. You grew your business here and you decided to focus in Business Bay,
Correct.
but you didn't have any listings. Now let's talk about that. How you went, how you spoke to the security. What did you do to get into commercial real estate?
So yeah, it was really very challenging for me because, as you said, that I was not having any contacts in Dubai, and I started my career as a real estate broker over here. So to get the property is the most important thing which every agent has to do. So what I used to do, like when I used to come from my home in Metro, I used to get down to Business Bay Metro Station. And after that, 2 hours, 3 hours, I used to roam around commercial buildings over there, whatever are there, go and meet security guy and just be nice with them, talk to them politely, nicely, sit there for half an hour, talk to them, and then slowly ask them which property is getting vacant, which property is getting moved out, which landlord is interested, if you have any contacts. And I started getting like few contacts from there. Then I used to catch a bus, and again I used to come to Bay Square. And that time, like, Bay Square was recently handed over, and occupancy in the Bay Square was not more than 20%. Whole Bay Square was like shell and core and all.
Correct.
So I used to go again every building, security guy, meeting them, very nicely talking to them and all. And I used to take all the contacts from the security guy, which they used to give very lovingly to me, and I used to contact to the landlords. So like this, I started contacting to the landlords.
Because you used to take care of them, right? So in Dubai, just for the listeners to know, real estate agents tend to take care of anybody who's helping them and supporting them with deals. Like, so for instance, if a security guard sends us a client for a rental or a sale, we'll tend to take care of him and give him something, right?
Correct. You should, yeah, of course.
Now, you did not, this is something I remember about Prashant Bhai. See, this is where experience comes in. So one day I remember Prashant Bhai was coming to the office and I said, okay, what's going on? And he said, look, security guard's going, I think you gave them a 50 dirhams or 20 or 50 dirhams himself. So I said to Prashant Bhai, wait till after you do the deal, then take care of him. And then you said, no.
Yes, correct.
Give first.
I remember this, I've told you, correct.
Yeah, 8 years ago, I'm a little bit young.
So everybody will, what they will do, like they will tell to security guy, if you get any contact, give me, I will close the deal, then I will take care of you. I thought in another way, first make him happy, he will make us happy.
Yes. See, that's where your age comes in. And I remember you used to be very, very, like, even though we maybe back to 9 years ago, maybe we understood or knew about real estate more, you knew about people more.
Yeah, correct.
And real estate is a people business.
Correct.
Huh? Kabikar Prashant Bhai, if anybody in the office was angry or me, I was angry or frustrated, he's the one who would be like, you know what? Calm down.
Calm down. Yeah.
And that goes to, let's talk about, is there more to the story of how you got into commercial real estate? Did you make a focus, like, I'm going to go there, or it kind of like just went from one deal to the next deal and then you figured, okay, I will focus on commercial?
So, Fahad, always I think that we should do something differently. Mm-hmm. See, everybody, when I came, I saw everybody is doing residential, everybody is busy in their off plans or the secondary of the residential. Very few agents which I was seeing that they are doing commercial. Then I thought that everybody is doing that, I will not do. I'll do what nobody is doing or very less people are doing. So maybe there will be a more exposure and more business you can get in that.
Right. See, I think also, correct me if I'm wrong, the commercial office space owner is a different human being compared to the 2-bedroom apartment owner. The commercial space owner, his business, he is strict, he can be rude. Like the guy who owns the 2-bedroom apartment with his wife, like, agents can actually talk to him and he'll talk back to him. But the guy who owns the office in Business Bay, he's a businessman. And especially if it's for investment, like he just wants rent, he needs somebody who talks at his wavelength.
Correct.
Who can read him and understand what he wants.
Every landlord has a different mentality and different countries from there. So it's very difficult to, like, when you're talking to Indian, something different. And if you're talking to some other nationality, they are different. But yeah, it's very good and fun to coordinate.
Aapke liye fun hai na? For the guy who cannot deal with the office landlord, uske liye acha. Let's talk about your first deal. I know you made one smaller residential deal. Remember IMPZ?
Yes, correct.
Usme to you went like, really, you were pulling your hair on that one.
Yeah.
But that was just to get some experience in.
Because that deal was that American client.
Yes.
And when she came and I got this lead from the office.
Yeah.
Okay, you handle this client.
OS bhai.
Yes, OS bhai, correct. And she was very straightforward.
Yes.
I requested her that I'm new in real estate over here. I will give you what you want. You have to trust me, and you have to sign exclusively with me. Then I can get what you want. So she said, okay, I trust you. I'm ready to sign. And she signed the exclusivity with me. And for that, I started working on the property for her to get what she want.
MashaAllah.
It was really very challenging because I was not having car. She used to tell me, today I want to sports city. I used to go by taxi to by some of the point by metro, then taxi,
Right.
and search whole day some properties over there. Then next day she tells, I want JVC. Then I'll go to JVC. Then she told, I want IMPZ. So I told her, please, I'm ready to do what you want, but you make your mind exactly what you want and where you want. I'll do it. So she said, okay, IMPZ is my final. Then I went to IMPZ like 2-3 days, and I found some property over there, and it was done.
It was done, right? Okay, now let's talk about that first commercial landlord that you dealt with and the tenant that you dealt with. The one who wanted SST.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
SST. Sasta. You will
Sasta.
explain to the audience what SST means.
Sasta Sundar Tikau.
Sasta Sundar Tikao.
Correct.
Cheap, beautiful, make do.
Yeah.
That's the English of it.
So that half floor which I rented out.
That was the first business bay commercial deal, yeah?
Yeah. That was the, no, first one was, that was the first one, correct.
Okay.
And the another half floor of the same landlord which I sold, that was after, yeah, correct. So that was also very challenging because the tenant was Indian from Delhi. And the landlord, the same which I told you before some time, like he was in Sharjah, is from Kerala, India, and very strict in talking, very rough in talking, I can say.
Yeah.
But somehow, like, I went 3-4 times to Sharjah, and I convinced him for that deal. And then it happened like it was a half floor, and this tenant, he wanted to make a business center over there.
Right.
And it was a 5 years contract deal, and that was happened because of the security guy's trip.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of
He
course.
put you in touch with the landlord.
No.
He put you in touch with the.
I got this tip from the security guy that this floor is available now.
Okay.
And this is the landlord's number.
ठीक है. So he put you in touch with the landlord. And this was the rental, right? Rental में क्या? 20, 30, 40 हजार? 40,000, 50,000?
No, it was 45,000.
45,000. But then you ended up selling that same floor.
Correct.
Half floor or full floor?
Half floor. So the full floor was 18,000 square feet. From
Yes.
that, 9,000 square feet was rented.
Right.
And the 9,000 square feet was there. And he was interested to either rent or sell. If he get his price, he said, I'll sell, otherwise I'll rent it out. But I got a client with the price, what he's asking, and it was.
So then you sold it for him, right? And that was like 200,000-300,000 or
Correct.
It was more commission, alhamdulillah. And now you started going. You got your car, you got your driving license.
Yeah.
You're more stabilized. Okay, Prashant, the last 8 years. So now let's focus on a little bit commercial and then we come back to personal. How have you seen commercial real estate, especially in freehold, evolve? Especially for the investors who are coming in to look at investment opportunities and so on and so forth.
Fahadji, when it was like before COVID time, even, not I'm talking about the COVID time, before COVID time, like who were my investors I met in these years, and I told them that if you have a spare money, buy in commercial in Business Bay. So they were not like keen that time because that time that commercial was not that picked up how it is today. There is a lot of availability was there. So they said, no, commercial, I've never invested. We are happy in the residential and all. Then I told them, see, what ROI you get in commercial, you don't get in residential. So it's always a good investment in commercial, and that also in Business Bay. Because Business Bay is going to be one of the top most commercial hub in future. Because now, like that time, many people were having offices in Dera, Bardubai,
yes.
very few people, like they used to believe that, okay, we should have office in Business Bay.
Right.
But then slowly, slowly, it started that people started coming and people started buying also. And commercial has picked up so well that today you are seeing that there's no availability. In commercial, now my buyers, they want to buy, but there is no availability because in Business Bay, the supply is very much less and demand is more.
Yes. Prashant bhai, why is Dubai not creating other places for commercial freehold real estate? It's very, very limited at the moment.
I
correct?
think it will be now because the way now you see the Business Bay, you will see the no supply.
There's no
Everything is full.
Yes.
You can see the traffic.
It's getting bad.
In the evening,
Hopefully
especially
it'll
if
get
you'll see
better
after
soon.
4, 5,
Yeah.
everybody has a lot of problem because of mainly in the front area,
Right.
like opposite to Business Bay and all.
Right.
And now there is no availability. There is no
Right.
supply, but Dubai knows that people are coming, new people are coming
Yes.
every day to Dubai because it's a center of attraction now for the business to
Right.
everyone. So of course the Dubai will create new area for the commercial. I'm sure about that.
You sure? Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
We don't know where it's coming.
Yeah. No. Now, see, before some time,
Right.
they have done in Dubai Hills, correct? It's also full now.
It's full, but Dubai Hills was very limited.
Very limited. Yeah.
That's kind of like in downtown doing one building that's commercial or two.
Correct.
That's not
so
really a commercial.
for sure, like Business Bay, there will be some area shortly that only a commercial place.
Right, Business Bay.
Yes.
Is that something like you've heard as rumors, or this is something that's from your analysis
No,
and
I'm
opinion?
just talking from my analysis.
Okay. Let's talk about. So one is the shortage. Are there other big challenges that you face in commercial real estate right now, especially offices?
No, only for the only what the shortage is there. For that, we are having some challenges now. Otherwise, commercial is the best, and in Business Bay, it's the best. Like very good ROI.
Right.
In COVID time, like some of my investors, they purchased properties, and now today they
Right.
are getting around 13% ROI.
13%.
Yes, because that time the prices were so low.
30% net or gross?
No, gross.
Gross. Okay.
Yeah. So net will be around 8-9% what they are getting.
When you talk to investors, you still quote gross?
I give them both now.
Okay. Now,
Previously, I used to give only gross.
I always gave net.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know why. But
No,
I
but-
just thought he will always calculate net anyways.
No, of course, everybody will calculate. But first, we will, if give the gross, it will look very big. So we always give first gross, and then, okay, after the service charge, this is net.
Net, yeah. Okay, bless you. Prashant bhai, what about when somebody, let's say today somebody comes to you, says, I want to buy an office. He's convinced. He looked at this podcast, he looked through and he's like convinced that I want to buy an office because Mr. Prashant told me about this and
Yeah.
I can make 13% gross and 11% net. What are some key things that he might want to look at for as a pure investment? How would you advise him? Like, look at this, and then that makes a good commercial office space investment in Business Bay.
No, this 13% which I told you, that was who has purchased in COVID time. It's not always.
If you contact him now, you're not gonna get 13%. Got it.
So now, if whoever will purchase, they are going to get around 8.5% gross.
Which is still much better than what you get across the
Correct.
world.
So net,
anywhere.
they're going to get 6 or 6.5.
Fine.
So now its challenge is like now, like my one deal is going on.
Bless you.
I'm trying to convince my buyer it's a good deal. So when I gave him the calculation, it's something 7% net he's getting. So he's telling, he's an Indian buyer. So he's telling me, I'm getting interest around 6 to 6.5% in India. Why I should buy a property? I said, sir, this is a property. The appreciation is different, which you are going to get after 2 years, 3 years. That will be maybe 20%, 30%, 40%, depends upon the market. And as we know, that the graph is always gone up. Okay, for some reason, when it comes down, then again it's bounced back.
Long term, it goes up for real
Correct.
estate.
So long term, it goes up.
Inflation,
So you're going to get a good appreciation of your property. At that time, you will see, as of like I can say that if you remember, before 2 years, 3 years, I'm talking about now typical one area that is Bay Square.
Right.
The rent was 80, 90, 85 dirhams per square feet. And that time people were thinking the same. But whoever has bought the property that time, and now you see the market is 1,600 per square feet. That time it was 900 per square feet or 1,000 dirhams
Now
per
it's
square feet.
1,600 per square
1,600
foot.
per square feet. I have done 4 to 5 deals.
So I want to add a few things from what you've said. Then I want you to add into this. So from when you said Bay Square, so I would say if a commercial investor is coming, look for a community-oriented commercial space.
Correct.
Look for a good developer.
Correct.
Look for an A grade, B grade, C grade office,
Very
not
important.
for D and E grade offices. Look for connectivity to the metro, etc. What else do you look at?
So first of all, we'll see the connectivity.
Yes.
Which is
okay.
very important for the every landlord who buys the property. For the Bay Square, okay, it is not near to the metro station, but every 15 minutes there is a bus service from Business Bay Metro Station to Bay Square,
Right.
which is very important for them. Another thing, the most important thing that everybody having a problem, that is a parking.
Right.
So Bay Square has a 1 hour free parking,
Right, okay.
which nobody is having in Business Bay.
Right.
And 400 square feet, one parking they are giving Dubai Properties, which is very, very good thing that
Very generous.
very generous. And so the smallest size of the office in the Bay Square is 1575.
Right.
So every office is getting 4 parkings.
Oh wow. Okay. 1575.
So if you compare in other towers in Business Bay, nobody is having 4 parkings with this size.
Yeah.
It's 1 or 2.
So that's a good investment then.
Exactly. And if you'll see the community of the
Yeah.
Bay Square,
Yeah.
you feel that really you are somewhere at the corporate.
In a corporate hub where people are working, they mean business.
Correct.
Everybody's suited, booted. I have one question. इसको थोड़ा 2 minutes में answer करना है आपने, okay? देखिए प्रशांत भाई, 2015 में Bay Square खाली था, empty.
Yeah.
No shops. Offices were not rented.
Yeah.
Not shell and core पड़ा हुआ था, right?
Yeah.
How do you help people vision कि भाई, this is a good investment, it will go somewhere? You understand? Like today when you're saying this about Bay Square, it's like, okay, if anybody goes there, it's like no-brainer. Even a child could think this looks like a good place to invest. But the true time to invest in is when? When nobody else is investing.
Correct.
How do you explain that to an investor? Bhai, this is a good opportunity. This is what's going to happen.
So actually that time the price was around 1,000 dirham, 1,050 dirhams per square feet. And comparatively other towers in Business Bay, it was 800, 900, 850 something. So the difference was very less. So I used to tell them, if you'll see the whole Business Bay, you will see this is the best community, the best parking space. Everything is like connectivity from the metro every 15 minutes. And after seeing the community and everything, we are sure that the price what will go up in future, maybe the other towers will not go that much. So you'll have a better opportunity of increasing the value of your investment.
Right.
Appreciation of your investment
Right.
will be much more better in this.
Let's talk a little bit about lifestyle. Your children both are in real estate.
Yeah,
They've been in real estate for 10 years now.
yeah,
You guys moved from India,
yeah,
an established business over there. Then you're moving to a new country. So you started like any new family does in a new country. You started out small and then you grew.
yeah.
How has your lifestyle changed now? Starting from when you came here and to what it is now.
So when I came here, that time my family, like my wife, my son and daughter, they were staying at Al Gubeba metro station. There is one tower where we were having a 250 square feet studio apartment.
MashaAllah.
We started our life from there. So when I came that time also, like till 1 year, we were there. Before used to sleep in 250 studio apartment. Our past where the Dhanu, our apartment was different, house was different.
Right.
But this is of course starting. So
Yes.
we have to go with the challenge and then only we can, see what further. So that was our starting. After that 1.5 year we stayed there. Then we moved in 1 bedroom. Then now before 3-4 years, we moved in 2 bedrooms.
MashaAllah.
And of course, the quality life is too good over here. Comparatively I'm talking about India because I'm from India. The life is a very quality life. very nice, smooth. If you are a straightforward man, Dubai is the best for you.
Yeah, it's easy if you're like straightforward and you're not looking to cut corners, but to
Correct.
grow in a very, very stable,
Exactly. Yeah.
stable way.
Correct.
Prashant bhai, what's your goals for the next 5, 10 years now? 20 years, 30 years now?
My goal is whatever I'm earning today should be 3-4 times more than that. This is what I'm planning. I don't have any plans to open up my company or anything. No, but yeah, I want to work more smartly than work hard and do more business. And what I'm doing today, I'm very happy. But still, I want to increase in that smartly.
Okay. Let's talk, before my final question, for the commercial people who are looking to invest in real estate and commercial, give them one tip, hot tip. Share a hot tip. Let the cat out of the bag.
If you want to keep your funds in a very good secure place in Dubai with the good ROI and with good appreciation, always choose the commercial, which is the best. The only thing that you should choose a very good community, very good tower, where you should see the past analysis, like from 5 years, what are the prices are gone up and down, and where you'll get your best appreciation. For that, we are there to guide them.
Right. Okay. So get in touch with Prashant bhai. Last but not the least, Prashant bhai, what advice would you give somebody who's just starting out, coming in, young, old, or whatever, like somebody who's aspiring to come in to the Dubai real estate market?
That will be very good for anybody if they think this is my own business. If they will not, they'll think that I'm doing like what has been, I've learned that time, that if you think that you're doing your own business without investment, this is the best business you are doing, that you are joining a real estate in Dubai. In anywhere, you'll not get this kind of profit, like 50% with no investment.
Yeah. Actually, Prashant bhai, I personally think it's not no investment. Because you see, when you come to any place to work in real estate, you're bringing 47 years of experience. You're bringing 47 years of knowing how to deal with people, which includes patience, anger management, looking a little bit further, hard work. You used to work very hard. I don't know if you're still working long hours, but 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the office.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
Subah 8 o'clock in the office, raat ko 8 o'clock leaving.
Yeah.
So you're bringing those ingredients, which, okay, I know it's not money up front. So for a newcomer, they've got to bring that. So they don't have the experience of 47, but the enthusiasm can be there. Ambition they can bring.
So yeah, of course. But if they are young, they have to come and take the experience because they are not experienced from before. But if they will think that I'm starting my own business, then they will take a very good experience. They will do a very good business. That's all.
Good. Apart from real estate, last question now. Then I'll let you go.
Okay.
Any other hobbies that you're pursuing? Travel kar rahe hain, kya kar rahe hain, kuch aur kar rahe hain? Like now you're like, in a better place. You have some time. You can relax a little bit more.
So I love to meet people because the more like in a day, like when we are busy with our business, with the clients and viewings, and also you don't get time to socialize. But when I have a time, I meet people.
Party sharty.
Not party sharty. When we meet like people every day, like you learn something from them. You get more and more knowledge. You get more and more their experience they share with us. So we learn something from them. So meeting people, music is my
Hobby?
Hobby, yeah.
Okay.
But
Do you play music? Do you listen to it? Or do you
I listen to
go
it.
to where it's being performed?
No, I listen to music more. And if it is like a live perform, then yeah, I love it. Like whenever Sonu Nigam has come here, the Arjit Singh has come here, I have always been there.
Okay. Bless you. Prashant bhai, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
For being here, for giving us your time. I think maybe somewhere down the road, when you're available again, we focus only on commercial, because today I wanted to introduce you to the people. So they should hear who you are, get to know your background. Your story is very inspiring for a lot of people. but there's a lot of depth to commercial real estate. And I think people are missing out on it because not a lot of brokers focus on that. There's like maybe 15 brokers. So we would like that in the future, we're going to do another one for you guys where we'll focus solely on real estate commercial in Dubai. So I want to thank him again for being here. I want to appreciate the time he's given us. We're going to put his mobile number. Can we do that? At the bottom in the description. What it gives you guys an opportunity is get in touch with him directly, right? If you've got any commercial investment questions, or if you want to actually invest in Dubai real estate, specifically commercial, he's the man. I want to thank him again.
Thank you so much.
We've got a little gift for you.
Oh.
Prashant. Something very nice. Hopefully that...
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for coming, giving us your time. Because whenever I see him, he's always on his phone because he's got so many people calling him. So to take him out for an hour is our achievement as well. And we're humbled that he attended.
No.
Thank you, sir.
This many things I've learned from you also.
Thank
I
you so
was new
much.
that time, and
Thank
you were very experienced agent, so I've learned a lot
Thank
of things
you.
from you also.
Experience था या बोलते ज़्यादा थे?
No, that is it. That is experience.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
That's
much.
a cut. Thank you.